there, Mr. Blake?
Alright.
What are we on with today then?
Clutch master cylinder. You lost his clutch.
And now you gave it back to him, have you?
Yep.
Ah, see.
Sorted.
That's why they come to SBO, eh? And these two over here, like, making a right racket, like, what are you two up to?
So what are you up to then, Mr. Monkey Racing?
Well, I've been making some side panels out of plywood for the trap shed. And I've been working on the spoiler a little bit.
Oh yeah, well you have, haven't you? Coming on.
So yeah, it's not too bad, like, needs a bit of...
attention down here.
Yeah, I know. But that's patina,
of
mate.
rust.
If that was in America, you'd be paying a lot of money for that. So I'm just leaving that there, you know. All fine and well, going out and buying yourself a Jag, nice V8. Lovely car, by the way. But, can I squeeze through, like, and show the camera? Look at the state of that. That's where you're doing the spark plugs from. And, yep.
Buried under there.
Buried underneath the fuse box, yeah. So looks like it's going to be all good fun there.
4-1 this week, 4 this week, 4 next week.
Mate, all right, you're doing them staggered, are you? Nice car, to be fair, like, drives quite well. Can tell it's a different category of car, really, like, can't you? Do you know what I mean? It's been well built, but unfortunately, like, the service prices,
Too much money.
Yeah.
Oh.
I think Jag won about £3.5 to do a full service.
$3.5 grand for a proper Jag service.
If you throw it in there and get the parts into, they'll fit them as about £3.5.
But then how much did you say the oil was for this?
Oil, well, I mean, I think I paid what Jag charged for oil. Paid out for 8.2 litres. Well, I paid for 10 litres, that was about 164 quid.
£164 for an oil change.
At this rate, I won't be getting much change from a grand.
No, not at all.
But it's all about smiles, mate. We'll worry about the money later on.
Exactly. We need something to eat.
8 spark plugs.
£20, £20, £20, £20, £40, £40. What does that make, viewers? £176. Maybe turn around and go
And
buy NGK again. Thinking, well, I'm not going to fucking take your word for it. You only work in the office, you can. They probably got NGK written underneath Jaguar.
yeah, probably a little sticker stuck over the top of it.
This will probably give me another fucking 100 horsepower, mate. I reckon it was only running 400.
Yeah, you wish. Can't wait for the X-Pipe to go on, mate. This is going to sound so nice.
600 horsepower next year.
600, yeah?
That is it. No more.
I think that's all it needs, mate, to be honest.
No, the gearbox only lasts for 600.
Dude, she is desperate for a wash, like, you've got leaf prints and everything on the back of this bad boy now.
Sadly, because it was covered leaves. Even doing 120 wouldn't get a leaf.
on a private road, obviously.
Yeah, they're pretty fucking shade. Started to arc up, but fucking...
They're not that bad, though.
Yeah, we'll check the fucking work, but... Tiny little fucking anodes on them.
Yeah, they're not too bad, mate. Obviously.
They say Japan on it, and they're NGKs. So someone's put NGKs in there.
On NGK?
Yeah. Obviously, we're going to bring these out a bit. Yeah, it's all. Look at how it fits. It's not too bad. We've got to do the.
Unreal.
Yeah, it's off a Rover, MG Rover.
MGZR spoiler, isn't it, Ben?
Yeah, we've got to do some fiberglass in.
So we've kind of got it matching. We've had to take a lot off the bottom end of it to make it sit flush.
Look how fucking vertical it is, isn't it?
Oh, it looks awesome.
Fucking bonkers, isn't it?
So if you want to do some advertising on the spoiler,
Yeah,
you know, we'll
put,
leave a bit of space for your company.
Yeah. So yeah, it's work in progress now.
So oil cool fitted down there, and we have trimmed out the back and fluing the pipes through the crash bar, which has actually worked quite nicely. First time actually having a look to see what it looks like on the car, I think, since we've got it pretty much finished. But we've got our own custom made splitter. Quite pleased with that. We've been making some fiberglass light covers to get rid of all that ballast in there. Jamie reversing the car out of the garage with the door open and decided to crease it off the garage door. These are going to now have to come out a little bit further, hence why the other one's been taken back off. But we haven't had much of a chance to do anything else on it yet, because obviously the weather hasn't been great. But considering that this was actually made for an MG, not looking too bad. So just making me little templates for the side, and me and Master Benji are going to get this bad boy grafted on. It looks absolutely nuts, like. It look good when it's made to fit and it's blended in around these corner bits and coming down to the window. I mean, it just looks a bit of a mess, to be honest. But
shares in fiberglass.
I do think we will do, mate. I think this is going to be taking quite a bit. And mine's back from paint.
I do think the underside of that needs to be orange.
On what? Oh, on the spoiler. Yeah, underneath the spoiler in orange, people. I'm not too sure. I have to see what happens with that. I'll tell you what would look quite good. Like, I thought you mean do the bottom of mine orange, like the whole underneath of it orange. It was rubbing. Yeah, I know, it's ridiculous. It doesn't actually catch as bad as you think. But yeah, that is touching. Car's been sat here for 18 months and we can't get a hold of the owner. But while we're up here,
Renault River Spec. That's what RS stands for, River Spec.
River Spec. I was going to call it Swamp Thing. So the Young Apprentice, what, 2.5 years ago?
Slightly longer.
Maybe it's a bit longer. Fair play, it wasn't his fault, like, he was dealing with cancer at the time, but he was obviously getting a bit of fatigued and tired and stuff like that. Went out to go and see a few mates down in Wales and ended up sticking it into a river. So my seat's back in for now. But it's never ran quite right ever since, has it? I think it was you and Simon that actually cleaned out all the crap out of it, wasn't it?
What's that?
You were the ones that actually cleaned this
yeah,
out when it came back.
Yeah, I think up the top of the dash was the cleanest part. The rest of it was full.
The clocks were full of mud as well, were they?
Full of mud. We had to drill about 8 holes in it to release all the sludge. It was literally just sludge.
So it literally looked like it had been dragged out of a lake.
Yeah, obviously. Obviously the engine was toast as well. So.
It has had a new engine put in it, hasn't it, I think?
Yes, the guy used to part Renault parts, or mainly Clio's cans. I think he got an engine out of the Kangoo. He was running it in his work van. And obviously we've shoehorned that in. I think there's a communication error between the ECU and the...
Yeah, because it does run, but it just runs a bit lumpy, a bit.
Yeah.
But it's got everything that it needs. It's on Bilstein coilovers.
It's been ran on track. It's got everything. It's polybushed underneath. It was a working tracker.
Well, it was one of the twins' cars. Jamie bought it off Rob, who's got the
225.
the black 172, isn't it?
Yes, and the 225 again.
Yeah. It's a bit of a sorry state, but unfortunately he decided to buy himself a Polo GTI, and this is just being put to the side. And another one of the young'uns' cars. Apparently something hit it driving down the motorway, but I don't know. It looks quite nasty, like whatever the hell hit it like. Right. I think we'll call it a day for now, like, because it's not looking very nice. The weather has turned.